Thiqa billah, my beloved brothers, it's something that we lacking individually, me, everyone here lacking that, to trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and know that trusting Allah and putting your trust in Allah and being optimistic with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a sifa, is an attribute of the true believers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember Ibrahim alayhi salam. Remember the story of Ibrahim. This Eid involves around the legacy of Ibrahim. That's why I'll be quoting more stories of Ibrahim alayhi salam. When his people were so upset with him, they wanted to throw him to the fire, not a small fire. They said, "Ubnu lahu bunyana." They said, build for him buildings, huge buildings, so that they can burn him. Not the building from rocks. It's a building that they wanted to burn him from the wood. Ubnu lahu bunyana. The Mufassirin, they say, they were building 4 months just because of the anger, because of the revenge that they want to take against Ibrahim alayhi salam, because he destroyed their idols, their gods in their thinkings. So they build 4 months. Then they throw Ibrahim alayhi salam. Before they throw Ibrahim alayhi salam into the fire, Jibreel came to Ibrahim alayhi salam, Angel Jibreel. Angel Jibreel does not come by himself. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends him. Comes with the permission of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. The angels of Allah never disobey Allah, and they do whatever Allah Jalla Jalaluhu commands them. He said, أَلَكَ حَاجَ يَا إِبْرَاهِيم. He came to Ibrahim alayhi salam. He said, "Oh Ibrahim, do you have a need? Do you need help? Do you need anything from me?" Then Ibrahim alayhi salam, al-wathiq billah, the servant of Allah, the closest friend to Allah, al-Khalil al-Rahman, the one who submitted, aslamtu li rabbil alameen, responded of the person who trusts in Allah. By Allah, if you trust Allah the same way that Ibrahim trusted, if you trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the true trust of Allah, by Allah, miracles will happen and your problems will be removed. Then Ibrahim said, "Amma laka fala haja." Oh Jibreel, for you I do not need you. You are a creation of Allah. You are like me. I do not need you. But Allah, I need Allah. And he said, "Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel." He said, Allah is sufficient and I need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's the best person that we can trust. Then Allah responded directly, without intermediate. Allah spoke to the fire straight, without an angel, without intermediate. And Allah said, "Ya Nar, O fire, take the command." Taking from Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. Kuni barda, be cool. Wa salam, and peace. Allah did not send an angel just to give that command, because Ibrahim alayhi salam trusted Allah, the ultimate trust. And Allah fulfilled his trust. Kuni barda, be cool, wa salam, and peace for Ibrahim alayhi salam. He was asked at the end of the life of Ibrahim, if you read the stories of Anbiya, they asked him, what was the best days in your life? He said, the 3 days. He stayed in the fire for 3 days. The 3 days that I spent in the fire was the best days that I ever had. You want to know the best of your days, and the days that you trust and put your affairs in the hand of Allah, your heart will feel tranquility, and you will never feel sorrow, sadness. This is the true trust of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look again the story of Ibrahim, his wife Hajar alayhi salam. Hajar, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Ibrahim to take his wife Hajar to Mecca. He took her to Mecca. At that time in Mecca it was a desert. There was no water, nothing in there. And Ibrahim alayhi salam was commanded to leave his family there. Then Hajar saw Ibrahim leaving her there with her son Ismail, a baby Ismail. Then she said, "Why are you leaving us here?" 3 times. Ibrahim did not respond to that. Then she asked a question of a person who trusts Allah. She said, "Allahu amaraka biha." This departure that you want to depart, you want to leave, is a command from Allah? He did not say, he just knocked his head like this. Then she said, "Even if that is the case, la yudayyiruna." Allah will not neglect us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not leave us by ourselves. She trusted Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had given Hajar and her son miracles. A water came from the floor, and they were eating, they were drinking, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put a pleasure in Mecca because of the thiqah, of the trust that this woman Hajar had it. Another story, the story of Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and Abu Bakr when we were in the Ghar of Al-Thawr, when they were in the Ghar of Hira hiding, they were very scared that the disbelievers would come and get them. They were around the cave when they were in the cave. And Abu Bakr sees the foot of the mushrikeen on the top of his head. And he says to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, this is narrated by Anas bin Malik. He says that I said to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, لو نظر أحدهم إلى قدميه لرآنا. If one of them would look at his feet, just to look at his feet like this, would see us. Then the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam responded of one whom he puts his trust, his all optimism in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then he said, the Prophet said, ما أظنك باثنين يا أبا بكر أو أبو بكر. What do you think about two? Allahu ثالثهما. Allah is the third. If Allah is in your side, regardless of what the people do to you, regardless of the problems in the life that you're having, everything will be ease for you, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take care of that.